But his eternal reward is to share his mansion and the streets of gold with that homely woman forever and ever. I'm contemplating this, and I little squinted my eyes, and coming down the road was Rodney. Rodney, stand up. And Rodney was arm in arm with an even holier woman. I've never seen such a holy woman. And I asked St. Peter, well, what's going on with Rodney? He said, well, Rodney started out good, but towards the end he started cussing a little bit, and just gossiping, and being an idiot all the time. Well, by grace he made heaven his home, but now his reward is to share the streets gold and his heavenly mansion with that poor, homely woman throughout eternity. Amen. You can be seated, Lord. I was overwhelmed by this. I had no idea. And to my surprise, I looked, and coming down the road was Joshua. Joshua, stand up. And he was arm in arm with the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. She could have won any beauty contest anywhere. And I said, wow, what's going on with Joshua? St. Peter said, well, she started out good. This week. None of them came, which is usually the case, but we still have to keep spreading the good news, amen. But I am honored because some dear long-term supporters of mine, Manuel and Maria Esguerra, stand up, Manuel and they so I so appreciate it. God bless you. And for all of those out there in radio and TV land, folks are driving clear from Fontana, San Diego, San Francisco. There's still time. Get to the service as soon as possible. Just don't forget your checkbook. But anyway, I'm going to be preaching on divine healing in just a moment, but the pastor gave me permission to do something. Just take a couple minutes. If you'll notice in the seat in front of you, you can pull it out and look at it if you want. It's ready. And when I launched in the full-time evangelistic field over 2 decades ago, the Lord revealed to me I would not make enough of love offerings alone to be a full-time evangelist. And it was true. I'll fly all over America and come back with a small check. And that's not bragging or complaining, but it's a fact of life. And the Lord, foreseeing that, gave me a plan. I know I heard from God in this. To in each church where I preach, to ask if supporters wouldn't feel led to support my ministry with at least $7 a month. And by giving supporters who will either mail in $7 a month, or some give less, some more, or give by PayPal, that has literally kept me on the field. Flies all over America, allows me to be a full-time evangelist. And the pastors will bear witness. I spend a lot of time up in my office, and there's a lot of work to being a full-time evangelist, and I'm a writer. So just kind of ask the Lord through the service if this isn't the kind of ministry you want to be part of. And if it is, just quickly fill it out and put it in the love offering, or give it to one of the ushers and hand it to me at the wonderful meal that is being prepared for us. And we'll put you on our mailing list, and you'll receive my monthly newsletter. And as I said, you can either give through PayPal or a monthly gift. God bless you. That's all I'll say about that, except maybe a reminder at the very end. I want to give my testimony today. a contributor during this fast. I'm making many sacrifices for these 3 weeks, and I trust you're taking it very seriously too. And I plan to come to the prayer meetings on Mondays, if at all possible. I trust that you'll do your best to. Just 3 Mondays, if we all come out and pray together, because in the Bible, they had corporate fasts. It's something that everybody did together in the body. So I trust you will be a part of this, submitting your pastors, trusting their leadership, and realizing your responsibility to be a part of the body of Christ. And I prepared a list of 21 scriptures. Did anybody not get a list of those scriptures on fasting? Raise your hand if you didn't get it. Everybody got it? There's several, so bring up your hand. Keep your hand up until they hand you one. And the purpose of that was each day you're going to be so tempted to go to Baskin's and Robbins and get a 3-scoop hot fudge sundae with extra almonds that it's going to be hard not to do at times. So these are scriptures to encourage you and remind you that God's going to honor your fast. The Bible says if you fast in secret, He'll reward you openly. So He's going to reward the church, He's going to reward you. And so I recommend you, the night before, read that. In the morning, each meal, just quickly look it over, claim that promise, pray it, remind yourself throughout the day as you're tempted. An old friend will call and say, I'm in town, can I take you to our favorite Mexican restaurant? And you just say, get behind me, Satan. Or do what I do. Many times I've just got my beans and rice, and instead of eating the fried corn chips, I eat just the corn meal, dip it in the sauce. It's a sacrifice. God honors any kind of sacrifice. And I know this is the heart of the pastors. I don't know if you mentioned that. But if you give in a moment of weakness, don't listen to lie of the devil. When you fail, just give up and sorry. That's a lie. Just say, Lord, I'm sorry. I'll work hard on it tomorrow. Amen? And so, I want to share my testimony of how the Lord led me into a healing ministry. And we're going to be praying for the sick before we go over next door. I won't preach a long sermon. And if you believe that, I've got an oil well in Santa Fe Springs I'd like to sell. It's easy to point out in the sermon. But I just want to share the things that God taught me. See, we can learn from other people. Amen? And nobody teaches like the Lord, but there are shortcuts. That's why we go to church and listen to pastors. That's why we read books. That's why we read devotionals. And how many of you have been reading my devotionals that I send out? Anybody been reading those? On your pledge envelope, you can give your email address, and you'll receive those in the email, and it'll be a blessing to you. When I first got saved, I told you this testimony, first time I spoke here a few months back, last year. I knelt at my bunk and dedicated my life in Camp Cedar Crest to preach the Foursquare Gospel. I didn't even know what the Foursquare was all about. At that time, I'm quite sure I didn't know that one of the cornerstones of the Foursquare Gospel is we believe Jesus is the healer. And by the way, I could preach a week's worth of sermons on divine healing. But I'd be preaching to the choir. How many of you believe the Lord heals the sick today? It's throughout the Bible. There's the only debate that Jesus heals the sick today is, well, that's what He did back then, but He doesn't do that now, which is easy to disprove from the Bible. And easy to disprove by personal testimony. How many of you know Jesus healed you of something during your life? Look at all those hands. Look around. Most people here have experienced His healing power. And so, it was the next to the last night of that camp that we were in the prayer room, and there was a woman there, a young lady I should say, who couldn't talk. I don't mean she was dumb, but for some reason she could barely whisper. So we teenagers gathered around her because we're in that prayer room seeking the Holy Spirit, praying for her to be healed. She wasn't healed. And I was so disappointed. There was a pastor there. I walked up to him and said, Pastor, well, what can we do? He said, let's fast and pray tomorrow, and we'll pray for her tomorrow night. The first time I ever fasted in my life, except when I was in high school, I went to a dance, and at midnight I got home and lay down in bed, and I said, hey, I didn't have dinner. I was so worried about the girls, I forgot all about food. But that was the first time I'd ever fasted a day, and I fasted for the Lord to heal the sick. You know, we can fast because it's a corporate fast. We can fast because we want God to save our nation, to save sinners, to fill our church, to bless our families. But we can also have something specific that we fast and pray about. How many of you are either going through a great battle or you've got a great burden in this season in your life? Then it's okay to focus much of your fasting and prayer on that burden during this season. And so I didn't know one verse on divine healing. So I asked the pastor, and he showed me verses of Scripture in the Bible. And so the next day, the teenagers, and I was among them, maybe a dozen, I forget, and we were in that church praying together for this girl to get healed. And so I stood up in front of that crowd in that little chapel, and I read those Scriptures, and I exhorted them to believe God for their healing. Little did I know that over half a century later, I'd be in the Whittier Foursquare Church and be preaching some of the same truths, quoting some of the same Scriptures, and exhorting people to believe for their healing. So we went to that service, and afterwards we went back into that prayer room and prayed for that girl. She wasn't healed, but the die was cast in my life, a burden to heal the sick. In fact, one of the first stories I heard there in camp of a healing, tears came to my eyes. I didn't realize it, but that was a call to that ministry. Well, it was about a year later, and in fact, it was February 14th, 1968, that Catherine Kuhlman appeared at Angelus Temple in downtown Los Angeles. Great healing evangelist. Her name, Catherine, same name, same spelling as my wife. Must have been prophetic. First girl I ever kissed in kindergarten. Her name was Catherine. Must have been prophetic. But anyway, Catherine gave the testimony of what a great price she had to pay to have her healing ministry. There were 5,300 people in that church, and if you've never seen Angelus Temple, if we're just 13, 14 miles from it, go see it. It's usually open, and you can just see this historic place where the founder of this organization healed the sick. They would bring people in ambulances, and they would go home on their own 2 feet. And so, as she shared the testimony of the price she had to pay to have her healing ministry, Catherine said, how many of you want a ministry like this, and you're willing to pay any price to have it? Come forward to the altar and I'll lay hands on you. My roommate and I, we were the first ones out of our seat. We were the first ones out of over 5,000 people to the altar. Catherine walked down, laid her hands on my roommate. He was slain in the Spirit. Laid her hands on me. I wasn't slain. But 51 years later, my roommate, not in ministry, barely serving the Lord, he's found in fornication in Bible college and kicked out. And 51 years later, I get the joy of praying for the sick and telling people the same thing that Catherine Kuhlman, it was her mantra, expect a miracle. She had a TV program called Expect a Miracle. And I want to challenge you to expect a miracle this day, not because Dea Warford is here, but because of the glory that your pastor talked about, that she saw. And because the power of the Lord is present to heal, according to Luke 5:17, and because Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever, and He who healed yesterday will heal today. And because you're coming in faith, believing God to heal you even this day. I may be an instrument, but I'm an unworthy instrument. I'm just doing my duty, what God has called me to do. And so, I felt that when I made that dedication, but I didn't know the price I'd have to pay. Because, see, the greater the ministry, the greater the fiery trial you have to go through. Some of you men, you've been going through terrible fiery trials for so many years. Satan hasn't meant it for your bad, but God means it for your good. And there are some among you who though you were least and humbled because of your past sin, will be raised up in anointing, in honor, and power in these last days. And who knows but that you've come to the kingdom for such a time as this. You're too important a person to ever drink again or ever do drugs again. Satan knows that, and that's why he's fighting you tooth and toenail. But I'm here to decree to you that God's going to use many of you mightily, and that goes for everyone here. But you must prepare yourself. And through the years, I did my best to prepare myself. I took my first pastorate in the early 70s, Sheridan, Wyoming. I was a young man, maybe 23. And I remember being in the sanctuary the night before my first Sunday sermon. And I'm playing the piano and thinking to myself, yes, any day now, I'll have one of the biggest churches in the Foursquare organization. Why? Because I was Dea Warford, why do you think? I was cocky and proud and self-confident, and I got my energy and my personality and my preaching ability to fill that place right up. But instead of the church growing, it began to shrink. And I remember one evening service, small crowd, and while I was preaching, there were 5 people sleeping. I counted them. Now today, Rodney's the only one sleeping. Rodney, wake